Hi there. My name is Sarah Ashcraft. I go by Rena Love, and I am happy to be submitting my songs to Songland. I'm originally from the Detroit area. I grew up in the suburbs of Detroit, but I've been living in Atlanta for the last 10 years. I've kind of been songwriting my whole life, like writing silly little ditties and things like that, but I only got kind of serious about it in the last year. Although for about the last 6 or 7 years, I've been writing a lot of melodies and things and songs that I never really pursued or played for anyone because I wasn't sure if they were any good, and I was really focused on working. And it was only in the last year that I was afforded the time and the opportunity to really consider what I wanted to do with my time. And I just really enjoy making music. It makes me happy. It's very uplifting, and it's something that brings me a lot of joy. And so I've decided to go ahead and start recording some of my songs. And the two that I'm submitting to you today, the first is kind of a cool story. About 7 years ago, I was with someone. We were not engaged at the time, but we eventually got engaged. He was a musician, and he really inspired me to explore writing and try to do more with my singing. And one day I just prayed for inspiration, and very quickly thereafter, a song or a poem just sort of came to me, and I quickly wrote it all down very frantically. And then the first time I read over it, I heard the melody. And I went and I sang it for him, and we both liked it. And ever since then, it's just kind of been in my head. And it was only about 3-4 months ago in November that I sat down with a friend of mine who's a trained sound engineer and also a really talented producer and multi-instrumentalist musician. And I asked him to help me kind of flesh it out and figure out the chords. And I figured I would just demo it and see if somebody wanted to produce it. But then he and I really just enjoyed working together and had, a lot of ideas, and ended up making complete songs. So we actually only finished them yesterday, which is why I'm submitting my application in the 11th hour. But I really wanted to do as much as I could to make them as good as I could in the time frame given. And so there's still some mixing and tweaks to do, but I hope you enjoy it. The second song that I'm submitting is called Freedom. And this song came to me at a very low point in my life last summer. And I was home ill and not able to work, and was really not sure what was happening, and later found out and uncovered a mystery illness that has really shed a lot of light on things and has given me new perspective. And now that I have the knowledge of what it is, I'm able to push forward and be happy. But at the time, I was really worried, and I didn't know what was going on. And I was carrying a lot of anger and resentment towards the musician, the one that I was engaged to, that I eventually left. And this song came to me, and it was kind of a surprise to me that I was, singing about being, surprised by little pockets of love creeping out in my thoughts. And so it was through writing this song that I really realized that I needed to forgive my ex, and, that was healthier and better for me. And so I did, and I reached out to him, and we've mended fences, and it's been very healing. And so, I chose these two songs because they're the most authentic to me and what my sound is, and what is inside my soul and the story that I'm trying to tell. But it's not the only kind of stuff that I write. I have been doing some hip hop, some electronica, some jazz, some R&B. So I'm pretty versatile. I've explained it all in my application. So I think people would resonate with my music because it's authentic and it's honest and it's from the heart, and you can really feel that. And so I hope you like it, and whether or not I make it on the show, thank you so much for considering me and listening to my songs, and I hope to hear from you. Thanks.